Okay. Okay. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to do Sagittarius' weekly love tarot card reading. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of any of these lives, if you're watching them live, that information is in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we got the building together card. It says you're not waiting around for your dream life to appear. You're designing it side by side. Okay, before I turned on this camera, I hear Al be sure. Again, this is for somebody that is a Sagittarius or you got a Sagittarius placement and you always watching these Sagittarius reads. It is, you need to get off. I'm singing it lower. He sings higher. I'm singing it lower. You need to get off on your own, girl. You need to get off on your own. You need to get off on your own, girl. Put guy or girl in there. It's somebody that message is for. It's a couple of y'all that claimed it before, but it's coming up again. So somebody, I don't know if you need to move. I don't know if, it's someplace you're supposed to travel or something, and you need to do that. Okay, some of y'all could be sitting on the fence about something, and Spirit is telling you it's time for you to do whatever it is you need to do. You've been straddling the fence, is what I feel like, and you need to make the decision and do what it is you need to do. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get these oracle cards. And I think the name of the song is Off on Your Own. I think that's the name of it. And it's Al B. Shore is the artist if you want to look up the words. All right. This is for Sagittarius Spirit. Ooh. Okay. We have light bulb showing up here. It says creativity, shine, temptation. When drawn to something bright, check if it truly benefits you. Okay. So some of y'all got shiny object syndrome or shiny person syndrome. You could be flitting from person to person, trying to figure out, you know what I see? Spirit is showing me somebody going around to different people saying, are you my person? Are you my person? Are you my person? I don't know why they showing me that. So I don't know if some of y'all are confused about who you're supposed to end up with and you're questioning everybody. Like I said, you're going to know. You will know intuitively when you have found your person. And like I told you, it's going to go slow. I hear snail's pace in my head, and it's supposed to go that way because it's been nothing but speed in this collective. And that has been something that has torn up connections that you've been in. But you weren't supposed to stay with them people anyway. But you need to learn how to slow down. And I feel like so does your person. Okay? So we have the Two of Swords showing up here. It says a rock in a hard place. So this can talk about, being at a stalemate, frozen with indecision. Some of y'all may already have people in your lives and you may be stuck trying to figure out, is it this person or is it this person or is it that person? Spirit didn't say you couldn't take your time and get to know several different people, right? Get to know, not sleep with, get to know, okay? Let me tell you this. This is coming to mind too. Whatever it is, when you get into a relationship, everybody has that thing that happens to them, right? When they start to date somebody, where once a certain thing happens, it's going to be hard for them to get out of something with somebody, or hard for them to dial it back, right? Like for some people, it's if they sleep with somebody. For other people, is if they do too much for the person, if they start doing a whole bunch of things for them. You got to figure out what that thing is for you and not do it, okay? Because we try to get to learn about people here. We try to get to know them. I told you this is an interview, right? And just like at the job, right? When you go to interview for a job, the job don't fucking interview 10 people and tell them all they got the fucking job. They don't do that, right? They put people on probation. They narrow it down, and they may hire more than one person for the position, but put them all on probation to see who in the fuck works out and who don't. So some of y'all, like I told you, you jump through more hoops when it comes to work than you allow these people that are trying to be in your life, because this connection we talking about is for the long haul. This is not some new shit, Sagittarius, where you getting into this and oh, we gonna be here for 5 minutes and then you be gone and I be gone, or some sneaky link shit or some hit it and quit it or whatever. We not doing that type of shit no more, right? We're not doing that. So Spirit is telling you, you got to understand, it's a beautiful thing, a rite of passage for you to get into a connection with somebody that wants to take their time with you. That's one of the ways you will know that this is somebody that is really all about you, and it's not, just looking at you like, and you know how some people will be like, oh, I just as long as I can get in a relationship, it don't matter who it's with or whatever, or they may not say that out loud, but you can tell by the way they're moving. I guess that's why Spirit is showing me that thing of somebody going around saying, are you my person? Are you my person? Are you my person? Because this is a thing where you got to be observant. You have to be aware not only of how you acting, but how this other person is acting. You got to look at all these things because there's a lot of moving parts to this. And I told you, some of y'all are wanting to get into a long-term relationship and get married or have kids and do all these things. And if that's what you want, it's going to behoove you to take your time to get to know whoever is in your face. Okay? This got to be a head over heart thing, right? You can't let your heart run away. You gotta be a little logical about it until you see how this person moves and how the two of you, it's not just how they move separate, it's how the two of you interact and how you move together as well. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and start this reading. Well, it's already started, but start the spread, the actual spread. Okay, it's for Sagittarius Spirit. Okay. Sagittarius, the current situation. Challenges. Is it supposed to be like that? Past influences. Immediate future. Dead feelings. Okay, here we go. So, overall energy, Sagittarius is the Five of Wands. This can talk about inner and outer conflict. It can also talk about competition. So look, some of y'all got a whole bunch of people after you. That is why they were showing me that. Are you my person? Are you my person? Are you my person? That's why they were showing me that in my head, because some of y'all is not just the old dusty and crusty. You got the potential soulmate and some other people in your energy as well. Okay, with the Empress card, this is, divine counterpart energy. It is Taurus Libra. It can talk about, you and your person working on yourselves. This is your goal in order to get to this type of energy. Because like I said, you're both divine counterparts. Okay, look at that. Look at that, Taurus. I'm a Taurus. Oh God, so it could be a Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or somebody with Taurus placements, or you could have them. Because I didn't mean to say that, because I haven't even read for Taurus yet. I think Taurus is after y'all. But anyway, we got the Emperor behind the Empress. So this is Aries energy. This is Taurus Libra. I guess because I said Taurus Libra, that's probably why I said it. I don't know. Somebody needed to hear it. So with the two cards together, this is Spirit telling me the two of you are coming into, union as divine counterparts. Okay. And like I told you, your person doesn't play when it comes to you. Okay. There's going to be a lot of balance between the two of you with the Temperance card. This is your energy, right? It's talking about, what you've had to do all your life, and your person as well. You both had to learn how to make lemonade out of whatever lemons you were always given, because all these people you've been in relationships with, it's like you were on a fucking used car lot and all of the cars were fucking lemons, right? So everybody you chose was just automatically going to end up being a fucking lemon, whether you wanted them to be or not, okay? And so I feel like look, can't make it up. 7 of Cups, bad choices. See it at the bottom of the card? So a lot of y'all had nothing but bad choices. So it was inevitable that was going to end up the way that it did. And it was, like I said, it was for a reason. It was for you to learn certain lessons, okay? All right. So you're moving through what you're moving through. The only way is out. Okay. I know you get tired. I know sometimes you want to throw this shit down and just be like, fuck this shit or whatever. But this is about you living the best life, right? And in order for you to live your best life, you're going to have to just keep going, Sagittarius, okay? Hey, good morning, pure love. How you doing? So we got the Five of Cups here, but it's reversed. This is talking about you, you know, going, ending that period of heartbreak, breakup, separation. You have stopped crying over spilled milk, whatever. You realize it was what it was, and you're moving forward, okay? Good morning, LaShawn. How you doing? Okay, so then we have the Hierophant showing up here. This is Taurus energy right here. So I told you, some of y'all, your person has Taurus placements, or you might have them, okay? Or you both could have them. But with the Hierophant, it's talking about a higher level of commitment. It could be a marriage, okay? Hey, Lily, how you doing? Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so like you and your person have both had a painful past, Spirit is saying. Okay, this is what's clarifying the Five of Wands. And I feel like this new person coming in, they gonna be, like I told you, they gonna be possessive about you, but in a good way. Not somebody that, oh, don't wear that, where you going, who you know, let me see your phone. And not like that. I don't know why that made me laugh. Cause look at how he looking at her. Oh my God, not like that. But this is the old Dusty and Krusty saw you like this as a fucking possession, okay? All right, you and this person, I told you this new person are headed towards wedding, okay? Wedding day, wedding energy, right? So it says there's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now, right? So I love this. It's so beautiful. Okay. All right. I don't know why that made me. It just made me laugh. Okay, so player. Okay, you got the player, the Dusty Krusty, trying to come in, playing the field, not wanting to settle, looking for options, but you, for some reason, you just gotta be one of them fucking options, right? And that, look, you just a rebound, right? So it says flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intention. So that when this old person come back, maybe that's why I'm hearing that Al B. Shore song. Need to get off on your own, girl. You need to get off on your own. Maybe that spirit telling you to stay away from this motherfucker. Maybe that's what that is, okay? Because I heard it again when I touched these cards. Okay, next card we're going to look at, our first one is talking about your current situation, okay? We got the Four of Pentacles. Some of you got to work on your money. Others of you, you're holding yourself back emotionally because of the things that have happened to you in the past. Because remember, I keep saying that thing or hearing it. Are you my person? Are you my person? Are you my person? And so, maybe a lot of you, the trust is fucking just gone, right? The trust is just broken. You don't trust your own picker because it's fucked up. We talk about that all the time. Everybody picker in here is fucked up. That is why spirit is like, move out the way, hold my beer, and let me pick the fucking person for you. That's why your spiritual team is telling you that. Then it's talking about, like I said, you not trusting yourself. Then you, if you ain't trusting your fucking self, Sagittarius, you're not gonna trust no damn body else. And in this relationship, I ain't saying you gotta open the door and trust every damn body. But if you want to be in a healthy relationship with your person, you're gonna have to learn how to trust yourself again, learn to love again, and trust this new person. Okay? All right. Look, we got puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. You may feel like that at times. about your love life. And that it's normal, right? You've been through a lot. You had a lot of people do a lot of shit to you, right? A lot of shit to you, and your person has had the same thing happen to them, but you're about to step into a safe space. It says you found someone who listens without judgment, holds space for your truth, and makes your heart exhale. This is somebody that's fucking drama free. They ain't gonna be coming into your life trying to start all kinds of shit, or you walking somewhere with your person, and you know how some dudes, you see that shit all the time. Some dudes, you see them walking with their woman, and when they think the woman ain't looking, sometimes they do it when the woman's looking. They'll be looking at somebody else. This person that's coming in, male or female, they don't do no shit like that, right? Because like I said, you know how just some people be like, oh, I'm in a relationship, I'm not dead or whatever. It's like, that is so disrespectful. Not this person. This person understands decorum. They know how to act right. This person, they got self-discipline. They don't do that type of stuff. I told you, once the two of you get together, look at how he looking at her. Look how he looking at her. He don't see nobody but her. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? All right. Okay, the next card we're going to take a look at, hold on. It's talking about the challenges, right? So we got the Two of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So some of y'all you're going to have to balance yourselves out, because the Two of Pentacles is talking about balance in this situation. It could be financial, monetary balance. It could be talking about, I feel like it's talking about both monetary balance, and it's talking about, just life balance, like learning how to balance out all the areas of your life. Because I told you, you got somebody new coming in. And so you can't be workaholicing or fucking living in the gym or whatever the fuck it is you do that you spend. Everybody got their thing, watching all this TV, or, going out with your friends, just being out with your friends all the time. There has to be balance. Nobody's saying you can't do those things, right? But you have to do it in a way that's healthy. You have to give the right, average amount of attention to everything, okay? All right. See, look at there. They're enduring love. It says, you can picture the two of you growing old together, sharing stories, still finishing each other's sentences. This is a love that grows stronger with time. So you got some amazing things. I see 22. It's 22 people in here. So I'm saying all of that to say you're headed towards something beautiful with this person. So that's why I told you there's no rush. You need to just be taking your time. Look at there. Oh, Sagittarius. Look at it, happily ever after. It says you're no longer wondering if it's the right person. You're building something beautiful with them. Y'all better be believing this shit. I'm claiming it, because I got fucking 3 or 4 Sagittarius places. I think it's like 4. I got a stellium. So I claim this shit 4 times. Okay? For each one of my damn placements, I claim it. Okay? All right. And then we got the fighting card showing up here, right? Oh, they playing this song in my head. Oh, what is the name? It's Angie Stone. And I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. I don't know what the name. I wish I didn't miss you anymore, or something like that. I can't catch it. I can't catch the whole of the song. I have to look it up later. Somebody will tell me in the chat or in the comments. But that's what I'm hearing with this. So this is talking about this Dusty and Krusty, right? They all fucked up because they want to come back and pick fights with you and do all this stupid shit, and you're not dealing with it. And it could be your person's Dusty and Krusty as well, showing up like this, feeling like this, because like I told you, when the two of y'all already turned y'all back on these people, the majority of y'all. But when you get into this relationship with this person, oh, I'm laughing. When you're in a relationship with this person, you're going to be like, who? Dusty and Krusty, who? You're like, who is that person? Or you're going to be like amnesia. Like you don't even fucking remember who that was anymore. Because this connection is going to be like night and day. Like I told you, you're going to be pinching yourself. You're going to be like, when is the other shoe going to drop? When some shit going to go wrong? You're going to at times feel bored, Sagittarius, because ain't going to be no whole bunch of fucking drama. It's not going to be somebody just constantly fighting you and upsetting you and wanting to keep you, telling you shit to fuck your head up for the day and all that kind of stuff. It's no more of that, okay? So look, that's the person that ghosted. It's a ghost, no closure. cowardice, disappearing act. So instead of you being ghosted, you and your person being ghosted now, y'all gonna do the damn ghosting. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? All right, so next card we're going to look at talks about past influences. So we got the Queen of Pentacles here. Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about, you know, you and your person. I feel like you always wanted a life partner, okay? This is not something new. This is something you always dreamed of, Spirit is saying, okay? And Spirit is, ooh, look at these cards. These damn cards just flew out of the damn deck. We got graduation day. Spirit is saying you have graduated, Sagittarius. If you doing what you're supposed to do, don't be sitting here talking about something. Yeah, I graduated too, and you know your ass ain't did nothing. Because you know I will call you out. You know that. So it says leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. Okay? All right. Then we got my boo, Alicia Keys and Usher. It says new love, learning each other, flirtations. Look at that. Look at that lip lock. Look at that. And then look, must be love on the brain. Rihanna, honeymooning, because it's right there. Love on the brain. It says talking often, feeling all the feels, right? So you, all three of these damn cards is on this one card. So Spirit is telling you, you got something amazing coming your way, Sagittarius. So whatever you got to do to get off on your own, because that's why I told you that damn I'll be sure song, whatever it is, you got to get it together. Because here come this old person that you know, you ain't friends on them. You fucking kick their ass to the curb. But they going to come back. It's going to be Sassy 22 again. You going to come back. They going to come back and you going to be like, Because I told you going to be all in this person's face. They're going to be all in your face. Look how they looking at each other. And then look at this sucking the face. So, yeah. You're going to be like, I ain't got time for you, buddy. I got to suck face. It says lost identity. You were never meant to trade your voice, your passions, or your power just to keep someone by your side. Some of y'all lost yourselves in these old connections. Your person may have as well. And Spirit is telling y'all that, you know, it's not going to be that type of situation no more. I feel like you finally see the forest for the trees, right? And this old shit, this person going to be coming back with the same old thing. Like I told y'all, it's like when you lived in a certain neighborhood when you were younger and then you go off and live your life, and then when you come back to visit them same old fucking people that Pookie that hung out on the block, Pookie that was on the block, still on the motherfucking block, and then it don't matter how many times you come home to visit, Pookie still on the fucking block. Like that type of shit. Person still gonna be doing the same shit they was doing how many other years ago they were a part of your life, okay? All right. Next card is talking about the immediate future, right? So it says Queen of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in the chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This talk about you and your person looking good out here in these streets. And Spirit is saying also there's going to be a lot of passion between you and this person as well. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Yeah, see, you and this person are going to be business partners, Spirit is saying. So it's talking about, you know, this is somebody that's, you know, y'all are going to be lifting each other up, being, you know, making each other better, right? You make me better, Neo, right? So, and then we got fantasy. It says, are you falling for them or for the story you've written in your mind about how this could be? This could have been what happened in the past. You looking at somebody's potential and not, or what it is that you want out of a relationship and not how people used to show up for you. So that's what this is about. You realizing, okay, I got to look at how these motherfuckers is actually showing up and not the thing I'm telling myself in my head about it. Okay. That's why I tell y'all to keep the rose colored glasses off. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Pisces. Whatever it is that when you're dating somebody, once you do that thing, it's like the point of no return. Like you know you finna get into the relationship and it's not going to be easy for you to get out. Don't do it. Hold back and watch this person. Watch how they show up. Watch, you know, how the two of you interact together. Watch all of these things. And you need to do it for a long period of time. This doesn't need to be something where, okay, I'm going to look at you for 5 minutes and then after that, we're going to go jump in bed. No, you need to really know who this person is and they really need to know who you are as well. Okay. Yeah. See, oh, we have liftoff, Sagittarius. It says fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. So a lot of y'all who are waiting and wanting to be with your person and stuff like that, Spirit is telling you they coming. They're not going to be for everybody now. And if you know you ain't doing what the fuck you supposed to do, I won't hear no screaming in the comments. I want no crazy shit in the chat. It is what it is. I keep telling y'all to do what you need to do. You can't just brush this off and act like it's nothing, and then get mad when your person ain't showing up yet because you're not doing what you need to do. Okay. All right, next card is talking about your feelings. Okay, so we got the Nine of Swords. You're worried about this. Okay, you might be crying, having nightmares, sleepless nights with the Knight of Swords, and look, you dreaming about the fucking 10 or 50-eyed monster that's above you in the window or whatever. You thinking worst case scenario, and you got to stop doing that. You have to stop doing that. Okay. You might be at your boiling point when it comes to this because you thinking all this crazy stuff. Yeah, see, because you got somebody coming in with an open heart. So it says, together you're unlocking new levels of intimacy because real love begins where the walls come down. Okay? Here it again. Must be love on the brain. So you and this person, and y'all brick wall and anybody else that tries to get in between the two of you or tries to come and mess with this connection. That's what Spirit is saying. It said, defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. You got to make sure you're not brick walling your person as well. Okay? All right. Let's get the next row of cards. Okay, here we go. Okay, so when it comes to your person's feelings, we have the Strength card. This is Leo energy. This is talking about, your person building up their courage, learning how to believe in themselves. Like I said, they really, really want to be in this connection with you because this person is changing all they shit, okay? They've dealt with karmics just like you have, right? Third parties, people hating on them, learning certain lessons just like you have. That's what Spirit is telling me. Then we got same mistake. So, this is about, different face, but the same old shit, right? So what is it? Same shit, different day. So same type of person, just different face, different meat suit, right? So Spirit is telling you your person is learning how to choose differently so that they don't end up in the same type of connection or the same type of situations they were always in. Okay. All right. Yeah, see, situationships, they're not doing that no more. I see that in my head. Thumbs down. Okay. All right. Next card talks about your needs. So we got the Tower, Scorpio energy. Like I know it's a lot of Sagittarians that have Scorpio placements. Your person could have them as well with the Tower. This is about you needing the old foundation to change, like you having a different situation when it comes to your love life. Okay, like having some different things happen and not that same old shit that used to happen. And I want that old thing back. So we got heart to heart here. So you got your person coming. There's going to be deep conversations, intimate discussions, and being blunt and honest with each other, right? Yeah, see, you're stepping out of that era. You're gonna have somebody now that's in your life. Some of y'all may have been in I hear like selfish lovers. You might have been in connections with people where all they cared about was their satisfaction and they didn't give a fuck about yours, or they didn't know what the fuck they was doing in the bed. All of that's about to end, is what Spirit is telling me. Okay? All right. Yeah, see, there is someone new. It says someone unexpected could soon shift your perspective on love. You're not done discovering what your heart is capable of. And then we got the other person that you blocked. Okay. Next card, it talks about your person's needs. So your person is ready to take the leap of faith, Sagittarius. That's what Spirit is saying with the Fool. So they standing at the edge and they waiting on you when it's time for the both of you to jump. They're ready to do that. Okay. Yeah, then you got this old person, sipping, trying to spread rumors about you, get all in your business. They tiptoeing around, trying to figure out what they can find out about you. Because, like I said, they're going to try to, take it back to the old shit. They want to fight with you. They want it to be some old, crazy, drawn out thing. Because remember, we had fighting before. So we got bickering and fighting, synonyms, right? So this is what this person wants to take you back to the old status quo, the shit that they used to do. Yeah. And then, it's about the end of you feeling trapped in relationships with people that you don't understand. You don't understand how it got here. You don't know, what was going on. Because look at that, Sagittarius. You about to be living large. As long as you walk away from this old person, I keep telling y'all, don't be thinking you're going to be able to go back to this old person and have this type of shit. You got to choose. Okay? You either got to choose the new love and get this. Okay? It's like, I hear Price is Right. Come on down. That's what I hear. What the fuck is his name? I can't remember the dude's name. It's not, is it Bob? Yeah, Bob Barker. Yeah. Because I remember him from Happy Gilmore when he said, the price is wrong, bitch, or whatever. But anyway, he is, somebody saying, come on down. So I hear, so it's like, Spirit is like, you can either have your new person and the house and the car, or you can have the old person and nothing. So that's what Spirit is pretty much telling you with this card, okay? All right. Okay, next card is talking with your person, right? So we got the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Like I said, you and this person, you're about to step into this connection for something long-term, stable, and committed. It's going to move slowly, but it's by design. And then, like I told y'all, somebody else got this card. It might have been, I guess it was Pisces. And so what I told them was, you're starting off with this apple, right? With this one apple, with the love offer. And then when the two of you come together, this is all the potential that the both of you have to grow this relationship into something amazing, right? Because remember the card we saw, right? Enduring love, like I told you, you and this person, have the potential to grow old together if you choose to do that, okay? All right. Hey, Ebony. Yeah. See, because you had to learn those love lessons, right? Yeah. Both of you had trouble past. This could be talking about that Dusty and Crusty had a trouble past, but they not trying to be better and do better. They don't give a fuck, right? Your new person is coming in, cuffing season. It says single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. This is your new person. This is the energy they coming in. Hey, Aziza. Hey, girl. I was thinking about you the other day. I hope you are doing well. I'm so happy to see you. I was like, where's Aziza? Because whenever I think about that song, the baby let me love you, I said, I can't remember who the hell singing. I say, Aziza tell me what they saying, and Aziza tell me who the hell is who the hell singing. So I'm glad you here. Glad to see you. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. So your person is coming in and they ready for the both of you to come together. They tired of waiting just like you are. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the potential outcome, we got the Five of Pentacles showing up here, but I feel like this is Spirit saying that the two of you are about to come out of the cold. It's not going to be any more financial issues and stuff. This is the person who the people that you don't choose are going to be in the Five of Pentacles energy, right? Because they snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. We got all this crazy stuff showing up, right? Hold on. Yeah, we got shared purpose. You and your person gonna be off, I don't know, in Sedona, traveling, doing whatever the hell it is you're doing. I don't know why that just made me think about Sedona for some reason. The little things there. It says, when you're on the same mission, you're not distracting each other from purpose. You're helping each other to fulfill it. So you and this person, I see somebody, when somebody is trying to climb up on something and then one person takes their hands and lace them together like this so that the other person could put their foot in their hand and they boost them up. That's what Spirit is showing me in my head. So you and this person are going to help each other to continue to level up when you come together in this lifetime. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. So remember, keep it to your damn self, Sagittarius. This is none of anybody else's business but yours and your person. And again, maybe that's why I keep hearing Albie Shore in my head. Need to get off on your own, girl. You need to get off on your own, male or female or guy. Make it fit, right? Need to get off on your own, girl. Okay. Sedona is in Arizona. It's in Arizona, girl. It's it's like a place that's like an energetic. You know, when they tell you there's different places on Earth where the energy is like, I don't know, it's like really strong or whatever. That's like one of the places. Like people go there to meditate and go to retreats and do stuff like that. Okay, so let's let me get one more card and then we're gonna move on to the other part. Yeah, loving yourself. That's the last message from Spirit, right? So it says, loving yourself is the ultimate romance. Invest in you, grow, glow, and get to know how great you really are. Because look, you got this love affair coming, baby. And like I said, as much as you love yourself, that's how much your person's going to love you. Because this connection is an externalized version of the relationship that you have with yourself. So that's why it will behoove you to love the hell out of yourself if you're wanting this person to come in and be that same way towards you. Okay? All right. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. What else they want to tell you. Okay. Okay, we have fated to be alone, Sagittarius. It says you gave up on love because you think you're meant to be alone. Spirit is telling you it is not true. Spirit is not going to tell you. I keep telling you, my spiritual team, don't fucking lie. If they felt like that's where you was going to end up, they would tell you the damn truth. My spiritual team don't care. They don't care what you want to hear. They don't care what was gonna make you feel good. They telling you the truth, whatever the truth is, whether it's you gonna be with this person or whatever you. That's why they always keep telling you about the dusty crusty, because you need to know about this motherfucker. You need to know what the hell they doing. You need to know all of these things. So that's an example of the fact that they, even though you don't want to hear about them, Spirit is like, we gonna talk about them because you need to know. Okay, you need to know what this motherfucker is doing so you can protect yourself. Okay, so if they telling you about that, then they gonna tell you about this. And if they ain't afraid to sugarcoat this shit they talking about with this other person, why would they sugarcoat anything when it comes to this new person? Okay. Then we have fear and loneliness, right? It says you stay in bad relationships, Sagittarius, because you are lonely. Be okay with yourself. Okay? You gotta cause see, some of you, I told you, some of you done lost your identities in these old relationships with these people. Okay? You get into these connections, these people can sense. They can sense these fucking people that know how to manipulate folks and strip them and beat them down and crush they chip away at their self-esteem and stuff like that. They can sense when you putting out waves and stuff like this, and then they'll take it and use it against you, right? So knowing that, this is about you realizing, taking your power back and saying, I don't have to be with nobody in order to be happy. And it's not you saying you don't want to be with nobody. It's you realizing that when you realize that you don't need anybody but yourself to make you happy, it frees you up from dealing with dusties and crusties and people that want to do shit to fucking mess with you psychologically and stuff. Because I told you, there's people out here, they talk about it. They say, they talk about how that's their intention. They go out to look for people they can break down. And like the stronger you look to somebody else, or the way you carry yourself and stuff, it's people out here that just, they intentionally target people like that, because it's like a fucking thing for them. Like, it's a thing that make them feel better about themselves. And then the people, that type of people you were dealing with were motherfuckers that need to put their foot on other people's necks in order to feel better about themselves. So what does that say about the type of people you were dealing with? And it's all of us. I'm not shaming nobody. We all been through fucked up shit in this collective. Okay. All right. But you got to get over that and understand you are much stronger than you fucking believe that you are. Because look at the things you've been through. Some of that shit you've been through, Sagittarius. It's motherfuckers that would just lay down and be like, that's it. I can't take it no more. Because remember, I read y'all comments and stuff. I read every fucking comments that's there on that page. I read all of these chats. So I know what is going on with the people that choose to choose to share with us what is going on with them. So I'm saying all that to say, some of these things that y'all have overcome, you ain't your fucking average bear, Sagittarius, when it comes to the level of strength you have. That's what and then I feel like a lot of times we get beat down and beat down and beat down and we feel weak. We feel like we don't have fucking strength. But we some goddamn lions. You ain't gotta be no Leo to be a big cat. We some damn lions, but some of y'all might have it in your chart if I'm talking about it, okay? All right. Then we got rejection showing up here. It says build confidence by exploring what others value in you through dating or other social interactions. Let me tell you this. Rejection, nobody likes to be rejected, right? Nobody likes to be fucking rejected. But you got to stop internalizing what the fuck other people do, okay? Now motherfuckers say shit. Look, you need motherfuckers that will come on here, and if they didn't want to listen to read, no, they went whatever. Back in the day, like way back in the day when I first started reading, like 6 years ago, whatever, on YouTube. Oh, I just my whole demeanor would be fucked up, right? But now I'd be like, bitch, you don't want to be here, get the fuck on. Because I know that the people, you have to know, just like you know who you are and you know what you bring to the table, you know the right people that are supposed to, I know the right people that's supposed to be here, that's supposed to hear this message, they're going to be attracted to it like a moth to the fucking flame. So knowing that, when the people that say, oh, this ain't for me or whatever, I don't, whatever, I'm like, you ain't got to tell me nothing, just fucking leave. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I only want the people that are supposed to be here. That's why you see I'm not fucking scared to tell somebody to get the fuck on if they need to go. Okay? Or if they acting out of pocket or they acting crazy, out of character. Because the people that are supposed to be here are going to conduct themselves properly and they're not going to be acting stupid. They're not going to be doing all that stuff. Okay? So that's why I'm trying to get you to understand. If people are trying to tell you that it's a blessing if somebody's rejecting you. Because why would you want to be in something? I tell y'all this all the time about the Dusties and Crusties, right? Why do they want to be with somebody that fucking don't want to be with them, right? Why are they trying to chase somebody that fucking is like, no, I'm done, right? So you got to be the same way. If you don't want me, don't matter. Good, you're doing me a favor because I need to go out there and find the person that I'm supposed to fucking be with because if a damn show ain't you. That's the energy you got to be in. Like, you can reject all you fucking want, right? But you're not going to break down who the fuck I am at my core because I know who I am and I know what I bring to the table. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to understand with this rejection card. Rejection is God's divine protection. I firmly believe that, okay? Because some of this stuff that has gone down, when you think back about those people, think back about some of them fucking people that the shit didn't work out, right? And then you end up finding out some shit about them and they doing all kind of crazy stuff, or they done got into a relationship with somebody and done some stupid shit with them or done some stupid shit to them. You realize you dodged a goddamn bullet, okay? So you got to look at it like that and be like, just because you don't want me, it doesn't chip away at who the fuck I am. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table, and the right person is gonna know my value and be right here and not go nowhere. Okay? All right. Got cards falling all on the floor. Okay. And some of y'all need to set some boundaries too, because that card that fell on the floor, one of them, it flipped over, it said boundaries. Okay. Let's get these messages from your person. Hey, Mavie. Like I said, sometimes this shit is a test to see if you can fucking deal with it. Because like I told you, I used to be, oh my God, and now I be laughing. I be laughing and shit. I be like, take your fucking ass on. Who cares? Because like I said, you want to keep the spaces and the spots in your life. I don't care what it is. When it's your career, if it's your friends, if it's your love, the person you in love with, your chosen family, you want to keep those spots for the people that are supposed to be here with you, okay? The good people, the people that are going to treat you right, because them other motherfuckers, let them go. Because if they don't truly see your value, they're not going to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, okay? Look at your person telling you, they say they in love with you, baby. It don't get no more, don't get no better than that, okay? Then we got your honesty and vulnerability scares me and allures me at the same time, all right? Ahead again. Need to get off on your own, girl. You need to get off on your own. It is somebody in here. Like I said, it's a trip you need to take, or you thinking about moving and you on the fence about it. It is somebody in here, whether they watching now or they watch later. Spirit is telling you that this is your answer to whatever question, whatever you're questioning. You need to get off on your own. You need to go ahead and do what it is you need to do. Because I've been hearing that song since before I turned on this camera to do your reading. Okay, we have, I can't stop thinking about your beauty or your handsomeness. Okay, I hear, I just can't stop loving you, Michael Jackson. Okay, I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Okay, okay, let's get this oracle card. Okay, we have physical connection. It says the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. And then, ooh, Sagittarius, there you go. It says reaching out. It says expect a call or text from your person of interest. So for some of you, you're about to hear from your person. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading or you ever want me to read you at the end of any of these lives, information is in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Love you, Sag. Hang on in there. Bye. You funny.